this enter and this enter same.
Yes.
So utilities, you have options as you do test, routinely testing. See, I have 3 types of infusion pumps, 2 type of syringe pumps in my hospital. So what test I do, I know. So I can program it, and after I do the test I can just recall and use it. Now we have not done any test, so this is empty. Okay, this is okay. Then you can program the report header, what you want on the top every time the report will print. So you can put University of Science and test what type of test it is, 6 monthly test, final test, yearly test, whatever.
How could I add method? No, not this one. Other than final. Control Z.
No. This is not computer. Just escape. If you want to go to previous screen, escape. Okay, recall. When you do the test, this test will get stored in this, and this will come in the list. Okay, and every time you want to repeat a test on the same type of machine, then you can recall and use it instead of setting again.
Every machine will give same number.
You can give a number.
A number, and after I recall it.
Yes.
Okay. Then you can set your time. Okay. This is to change up down, to move left right. Okay. So when you go to A1 menu, you need to reset the time again.
Okay.
And then you can do the port setup when you are connecting the printer.
Yes.
Your baud rate, priority, and all that as per printer specification.
You already connected?
No.
Huh?
No.
Because there is software.
Yeah, that is to computer. You can do computer printer, or you can connect direct.
There is a software called Hydrograph.
Yeah. So we'll connect. This is not for computer. This setup for printer.
Yes, I know. But the Hydrograph is computer.
Yes, we'll connect it. Okay. Then you can do engineering test parameter, testing the printer, print setting, trigger box. This is called trigger box. Okay. This normal users no need to go here.
Okay.
Then you can go and set the parameter, what units you want, your pressure you want in kPa, psi, millimeters of mercury, the graphs deviation. Now graphs you cannot get on printer directly or on the screen. You will get only numbers. If you want graphs, you have to use through the software. Okay.
Time.
This is time for the bolus. When you are giving a bolus, you have to decide the time. Okay.
What is the abbreviation of PCA? PC.
Percutaneous anesthetic. Anesthesia. Okay. So now one thing about bolus test. What we have to do is, if your basal rate is say 2 ml or whatever, your bolus rate should be at least 4 times that minimum. Otherwise it's not called a bolus. So if you are setting a basal rate of say 5 ml per minute. Okay, and if you want to give a bolus of 15 and test, you will get a wrong result. You may get 16 or 18 or 12 like this. Okay, minimum should be 4 times. But if you give a bolus set rate of 5 ml per minute and you give a bolus of 20, it will give you correct. You get more than 20, 25, 40, 30, it will give you correct. So at least it should be 4 times. Okay. So those are all the settings and prints. Okay, now it will capture the start time once you start the test, and then you will see the time also. 3 parameters it measures. It measures the flow rate, the volume and the pressure. Okay, now this time is not related to your clock, your time, that is put at the top to tell you which date, which time you did the test, but this is the time duration for the test. Okay, those two clocks are different. Now let us go to setup. You can set up all the parameters. Okay, like occlusion. You can set at what pressure you want the occlusion alarm to go. Okay, then
How could I know the occlusion pressure?
you have to match with the device.
I have to read the catalog of this device.
Okay, peak pressure and peak time. Then you can set the flow parameters. Okay, what average flow you are giving, how much volume you want, what is the elapsed time, and the back pressure if there is a
But Mr. Yunus, this flow volume is depend on the user. It is not. There is no normal range.
This, when you are setting the device, that and this should match. What you are setting there, you set here also.
No, the volume. The volume it depends on how much of
You test
get.
for 50 ml, you test for 100 ml. It's up to you. How much value you test for, you can program it here. Okay, this is for test. You are not going to do it on real life. You cannot use on this machine medical solutions. You cannot use medicated solutions. Okay?
I couldn't do it.
No, you are using only this solution prepared with this and deionized water or distilled water. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then you can set your bolus parameters. How many ml bolus you want to give, total volume how much, bolus volume how much, loading time and dose ml. Okay. Again, all these things you can use this keyboard, or you can use the arrow keys.
Okay.
Then we have the level flow. Secondary rate, secondary volume, primary rate, primary volume.
What's the difference between primary and secondary?
Primary is the main medication when you are giving, and secondary is like when you are just maintaining the port open, so you set some rate and leave it. If you see on the machine, you have the same here, primary, secondary.
Yesterday I didn't understand it.
Okay.
So what is the use of this?
Primary is the main therapy. So you have a 300 ml. Okay, you want to deliver for 4 hours.
Yes.
After 4 hours, you have to decide to continue or not to continue.
Yes.
But you will have to wait after that,
Yes.
because maybe doctor is not there. Okay,
Okay.
or maybe doctor will say, okay, we observe for 2 more hours and then decide.
Okay.
So during this time, you want the port to be open. You don't want any clogging there. Okay. So what you set a very minimum number of
This
flow.
is the
Keep vein open.
This is one.
The same option.
The second option.
Same. Okay. So this is secondary flow. Then you decide how much secondary flow to do. Okay. So these are the parameters we set, and then connect and measure. Okay. Now we'll try to connect.
Okay. Do you want me to plug the power?
Bypass.
Yesterday we